Mail merge we would have used for creating documents, like the same batch of documents. If you want to have it for personalized for different recipients, in that case we can go for a mail merge. Like for example, most content of the document is going to be same except for the name, the address, and all that. In that case, we can go for mail merge, because to create a large number of documents, it is going to take time. Okay, so using mail merge, you can create letters, emails, envelopes, labels, and certificates. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do an e-certificate. This is a sample of the e-certificate that you'll be receiving. I'm going to show you how exactly to create this e-certificate that you'll be receiving. Okay, so this is done in Word using mail merge, because there are more number of participants. In that case, to create a certificate for each and every one of you, it is going to take a lot of time. But you would see how easy it is to do with mail. And in the certificate that there is a name, then there's the department, then there's the institution name that is coming up over there. So it has to fetch from some file. That file is going to be an Excel file. Okay, so it is going to be a table in an Excel file from which it is going to take those details. Okay, so I want to have that Excel file ready. And also we are having few images in that particular certificate. The background, the workshop title, that sample signature that you see there, all those are images. And then you have the text content, the center one. This is to certify so and so. So that content. Okay, so I have all these things ready with me. So I'll show you how exactly to work on this. So this is the Excel file that I was talking about. So, with the Google Forms that you entered, it generated an Excel file. So for a sample, I took the first few records and I've created for this demo purpose. So I have this Excel file, and you can see in the Excel file, I've done a little formatting, because if you would have, wouldn't have maintained the casing of the letters, a few were in capitals, and so such formatting alone I have done, okay, because I want it in a particular format to appear on my certificate. I've done that level of formatting alone, and I have this Excel ready with me. So let me show you how to create that in certificate. So I'm moving back to a Word document. Okay, so this is the Excel file that I was talking about. Hope you're able to see it. Okay, so I have this Excel file ready, and I'm going to use this in my Word document. And I also have some content kept ready. I'll show you. So these are the contents that I've kept ready already. The certificate background, the logo, the signature, a dummy signature for now for the demo purpose, and the title of the workshop. So, and the remaining certificate content. So all that I have kept ready. Okay, so I have these things here. So I'm opening a new document. Hope you're able to see the document. So I'm having a new document. So the certificates are usually in the landscape portrait. Okay, so I'm just going to convert that. So for that, I have to go to the page layout. And here you can find orientation, and I'm changing it to landscape. Okay, so from portrait to landscape, and the certificates are of size A4. Okay, they're always of A4, so I will change the size because Word's default size is A4. So I'm just keeping it as it is. And now I have to set the background. In Word, I can insert pictures that we all know. But to set a background, there is an option, but it really doesn't work the way in which we want. So instead of that, you can use something called this custom watermark. So this particular watermark will set the background for us. So to do that, we have to go to the design tab. So you can find the design tab over here. There you have at the right end, you can find watermark, page color, page border. You can also set the page color to whatever you want and all that. But here I'm going to have a background. I have an image ready with the background. So I'm just going to use that. So choose watermark. There below you can find the option custom watermark. Okay, so I'm choosing that. So in custom watermark, I can give any type of watermark I want. So either no watermark, that is what is default, that is the default option given. Otherwise, I can choose a picture. So I have a picture over here. So I'm giving select picture. And I'm going to select the picture that I showed you from the file that I already have. Okay. So I have a picture over here, which you can see. So I have a background. I have the background with the logo of the college already put up over there, and I this washed out so that the original picture appears. Okay, and bring the scaling to 100, and that picture is already created in an A4 size, in an A4 landscape size. So it will just correctly fit inside the background of this document. So I give okay. So it may look dull now, but it is not. Once I show you the final output, you'll be able to see the difference. Okay. So we have the background set up. Now I have to insert the title of the workshop. So for that, I go to the insert menu. We know that we have worked on inserting pictures. So I give insert pictures, and then I give the title. So I have a file by name title, which has the title of the workshop. So I'm just adjusting, I'm aligning to the center. Okay. I'm cropping the ends. So all these options I have under the format. Okay, so I'm just putting it below. Okay, so I'm just bringing it below and I'm keeping it. Okay, so after this, I will want to have the certificate content ready. So I have the content with me already. I've just typed it and I've kept it ready. So I'm not going to waste time typing it once again. So I have the content ready. I'm just going to paste it over here. So I'm increasing the size. So changing the font. Okay. So basically this will be the content that we usually put, correct? So you can find out that these are the spaces that I've shown in an underline. This is where you will have your name of so-and-so department of the particular institution. Okay, so this is how it will usually appear for us, correct? So, okay, before that I'll also try to adjust the space between the documents. Okay, fine. And also I want to have a border because it doesn't look so good. So to insert a border, I again go to the design tab. I go to page borders. There you can find something called box. Okay, so you can click on that. You can increase the box width, the line of the box. You can change the width and give OK. Yeah, now you have a border also. It looks like a typical certificate, right? Okay. Now, okay, now I should also have the signature, the authorized signature. So for that, I have the signature scanned and kept. For now, I'm going to use a dummy signature picture, but you will have a signature that is scanned from the authorized person. So I'm going to insert that over here. So for that, I'll again have to go to insert pictures and I give signature. Okay, so it is too big. I will adjust the size. Crop it so that I'm able to get it. So I'm doing some basic level of formatting so that I'm able to put it in that page itself. So I'm again reducing the size. It looks too big. So I'm centering it, bringing it a bit down, and I want to have to include the name also. So I'm putting that content again. So I'm adjusting the size so that I bring it to one single page. So make this a little big, make it bold. Okay, so now I've tried to fit in the contents within one single page. Okay, so if I want to really adjust on the size of the thing, I can just change by adjusting here. I can also make changes over here. Okay, so yeah, I've adjusted the rulers over here so that I widen the borders of the particular certificate. Okay, right. So now the next main part, how do I include the name? So I told you I'm going to do it, or I'm going to fetch it from an Excel file. Okay, so I'm removing these underlines. I just kept it for you to understand. So I'm just removing all these things. Okay, so I'm removing all these things. So this is the place where I have to get the name. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to this mailings tab. This is where I will do the mail merge. Okay, so I'm going to the mailings tab. Here you can find an option called select recipients. Okay, so I click on that option. You can also type a new list. So once I give type a new list, this is going to show something like this. So title, I can give Miss or Mr. or Doctor, Professor. So I give the title and I have to fill it myself. Okay, this is one way in which you can do. The other way is to use an existing list. So this is what I'm going to do. Otherwise, to use from Outlook contacts, we don't usually sync with the Outlook contacts. So anyways, I'm not going to show that. So we are moving to use an existing list. So I'm going to give the source. I'm going to give the folder. I'm going to the folder, choose it. So I already have this Excel file that is there. So I'm choosing that and I'm giving open. So it is asking me from which sheet of the Excel document should I take the data from. So obviously that is there only in one sheet. So I'm giving sheet 1 and giving OK. And also you can find out it says here whether the first row of data contains the column headers. So yes, I had given the column headers. I had given serial numbers, salutation and all that. If the data starts from the very first row, you can uncheck this. Otherwise, it will be checked. Okay. So I press OK. So you can find out the fields under this insert merge field. You can find out whatever fields I had given in my Excel are populated here under the merge fields. So I can just click and add them. It's as simple as that. So here first, after that I want the salutation to come. So I'm putting salutation. I'm giving a space and I'm adding the name, giving a space of, I'm typing department of, because only the department name was there. It wasn't like Department of Computer Science or Department of Commerce. It wasn't like that. So I'm giving Department of, I'm selecting department from here, comma, space, and I'm entering the institution here. I'm just giving institution and a space. Okay. So for it to look even more better, just okay. So I'll just show you the result and then we can. Fine. So I've just entered. Once I'm finished entering all the merge fields, I can give preview results. So you can find out, this is the first record that was there. I hope you can see this is the first record that was there. So it has automatically come up taking those fields alone, the salutation, the name, the department and the institution. So it has automatically come up here. Sorry. It has automatically come up here. So if you want to see the other records that have come up, here you can find in the preview results, it is showing 1. So this is the first record. So it is showing. So I can move forward and backward. This is the second one. Then third one, fourth one. So I had nearly 10 records. So for all the 10 records, it is as easy. I needn't really sit and type each and every name, department and college. Everything just comes up like this. Okay. So for all the 10 records, I'm able to see. Okay. So in few records, since it's going to another line, you can find out it is going to another page. Okay? We can do the adjustments. Okay, it is just for the demo that I'm showing. Okay, fine. So we know that we have populated all the records. We have put it inside the Word document. Now I give finish and merge. That is the final step that we will do with merge here inside Word. Okay, so I give finish and merge. You can find out you can see that it is telling edit individual documents, which is what we will do because it is an e-certificate. We are going to send it to you through mails. Okay, so we want individual certificates for each one of you to be sent. Okay, so I'm just going to give edit individual documents. It is asking me whether you want every document to be coming up or a specific number of documents only. I can specify that. If you want only the current document, or only from these and these certificates that you want, I can just give it over here. So I'll give the record number over here. So now for me, I have record numbers from 1 to 10. So if you want only the last 5, I can give here, I can choose this option and give 5 to 10. Okay. But now I want all the records. So I'm giving all and giving OK. So you can find out that all the certificates have come up here as one single document. Okay. So one single document in individual pages. So you can find out it is coming up over here. Okay. So now what am I going to do is I'm going to save this second file. You can note that this is the first file I was working in. Okay, this is the file I actually created the mail merge, but another document is created where all the files, all the certificates are here coming up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this file as a PDF because we are not going to send it as a Word. I'm going to give save as, and I'm just going to give PDF. Okay, so I'm just saving it. Here I select PDF and I'm just giving certificates. I'm just giving a name. Okay, so I'm giving certificates. I've saved it. Okay, so you can find out that this particular Word document is now available as a PDF. But I cannot send the full PDF to all of you, correct? See, you can find out we have all the certificates here as one single PDF. But to send you, we will have to send it as individual PDFs. So how can I sit and work taking off one single page from each and every PDF and send to each one of you? So for that, there are many tools that you have online. So to do that, you can use any one of such tools. I have one such tool here. So this is one such tool that I've already used. This pdfreal.com explore.pdf. So this process of giving one PDF as an input and exploding each PDF per page is what you call an explode. So you have options to explode PDF online. So what am I going to do is I'm going to put this particular PDF file. I'm just going to upload it so that this will explode this PDF and give me 10 different certificates as individual PDF files. So I don't really need to sit and work out in extracting single page from that full lot of PDF. For 10 people, it might be easy. What if it's going to be participants of hundreds and 200s? It is going to be tough for me. So I just given this file and I'm giving explode. So it will generate a zip file and give me. So you can find out it is downloading a zip file. So you have a zip file over here. I hope you're able to see it. So I just give extract here. You can find out all the certificates have come up individually. Omit the last certificate because it was a blank certificate. It came up because of the formatting issue. Okay, so you can find out that individual certificates have come up like this. So this is the certificate of the first record. This is the certificate of the second record, the fourth record, fifth record, and so on. Okay, so I have 10 different certificates individually. So I need not sit and work for all of, sit individually and type the names, the department. I don't want to save them individually like this. It is quite easy to do with the tools that are available. Okay, so this is with respect to the mail merge. Like creating a e-certificate using mail merge. I'll give a small recap of how exactly it can be done. So moving to my presentation one more time. Okay, so first you have to change the orientation of the document from portrait to landscape because by default it is portrait. So you go to the page layout menu. There you have the orientation. From there you can change it to landscape. Then you can set the background image. Your Word doesn't really offer background image to be set because when you have an image inserted, it is hard for us to work over that particular image. So it has to be an undisturbed image. So to set it as a background image, we go to the Design tab where you have the watermark, where you can give custom watermark. So this is what is the screen. So inside the Design tab, you have the watermark. There you can give custom watermark. It will ask you whether you want a picture watermark or a text watermark. I've chosen a picture watermark, and the picture is already edited using a GIMP software where I had already set the size to be of A4 landscape. So I'm using it over here. So make sure you have the scale. If you have really set the size already, you have the scale to be 100%, and also make sure this washout is unchecked. Okay, so after that, you can place a border if you want. So for that, you go to the design. There you choose page borders. There you go for the box. So you can find this particular dialog box that is coming up. So you have the box option and then give OK. So after that, wherever I want that particular event title to come, so I want the title to come below the logo. So I'm going to place my cursor over there, and I'm going to insert pictures. We all know that insert pictures. You give choose picture. You choose the picture from the dialog box and give insert to align the particular image to the center. Okay, so I've just chosen the picture of the workshop title and I've given insert. So this is the text that the certificate will have. So I already had that text, so I just copy pasted, and I'm showing you the two spaces where exactly we'll be using that mail merge fields. So for understanding, I just put it in yellow. Then now is where you're going to have the exact usage of mail merge. So you're going to go to the mailings tab. There you have something called select recipients. There I will choose the use an existing list because I'm going to use an Excel file. So I'm going to give use an existing list. So there it is going to ask me from which sheet should I take. I had only one sheet which had the information. So I'm choosing it and giving OK. And then once after I do that, automatically in this particular insert merge field option, you can see that all my column names are populated. The serial number, the salutation name and all that, everything is populated. So I can just choose whatever field I want. So this is the first line of the certificate. So it has to be like, if this is to certify that Miss or Mr. or Doctor and their name of the so-and-so department, institution. So I have to insert the fields accordingly and then finally give preview results. Until I give that preview results, I won't be able to see it. So once I give preview results, I'll be able to see the names coming up over there. Okay. So, and then finally I give finish and merge to see the individual documents. So this will be a new document apart from the file that we are working already. So this document will have all the certificates of the records that are there. So I had 10 records in that particular Excel file. So I'll have 10 different pages with unique certificates for all those 10 people. Okay. So that is that particular file that I will do. So I will create or I'll change that. I'll save that particular document to a PDF, a portable document file, because when sending it across, I cannot, we won't be sending it as a Word document. It is an editable format. So we will change it to a portable PDF file. So there are many online tools available to explode. So explode is an option wherein one single PDF will be exploded into different PDFs having individual pages. So here my document had 10 or 11 pages. So if I work on a PDF explode, then in that case, I will get 10 different PDFs. So it is easy for me to have individual certificates in hand, but just by using this tool. Okay. So yeah, that is the end of mail merge and creating an e-certificate using mail merge. Any questions? For background creation, there is no restriction. It was just a normal PNG. It can be of any type, JPEG. I used a GIMP software. It is an open source photo, image editing software. You can use Photoshop. So there are any software that you use. You can even use online pictures, anything. But the thing is that if we have it in the correct format, it would be easy for us to work. Because since, Word doesn't have sophisticated features to handle images, with the limited options that Word is providing, we have to work with it. So that is why we are actually, depending on another software to have the image properly formatted and put that inside Word. Okay, so that is why. So you can use any editing software. If you don't want a background at all, well and good. You don't really work on another software also. You can just change the page color inside the document itself. So you can set the border, you can have the text, that's all. But the Excel file is important because you want to have a data source so that you can do this.